Everybody, welcome to the new SkylineRRR channel, a Skyline channel dedicated for Skyline owners. SkylineRRR will be covering a group of series of videos, anything from maintenance to performance, engine diagnosing, everything that which you need to learn how to do on your own vehicle. If this is something that which you're interested in, please stay tuned. Okay everybody, welcome and thank you for returning to SkylineRRR. On today's video, we'll be talking about the series of videos at which we'll be having. Series 1 will be about maintenance, Series 2 will be about electrical, Series 3 will be about performance, and there'll be additional series about other things like suspension, doing all kinds of other stuff. So to start off this, Series 1 will be talking about how to drain and refill your oil and how to replace your drain plug washer, and also how to properly clean it. We'll also be talking about the Altezza system, how to flush out the system, and how to get to the right front kick panel and jump the connectors like in the repair manual states and bleed it properly. We'll also be talking about cooling systems. So whenever we're replacing a coolant hose, we need to properly get to the cooling system bled properly. So we'll take out the 10 millimeter out of the intake manifold, allow the air to come out, put the bolt back in, get the engine up to operating temperature, turn on your heater, and how to use the funnel properly so we can get all the air into the funnel so it can get out and not cause overheating. Something else though which is important in our maintenance is how to properly get the vehicle up. Show you how to properly lift the vehicle and placement of the jack stands. Now in our electrical, we'll be talking about how to get a connector, because a lot of the connectors are breaking. So we'll show you how to get in and actually remove the safety lock, and how to get into here and release the pin and pull the pin out so you can replace the connector with one of the replacements. The replacements will come in a bag which is similar to this. You'll have your connector inside of it, your new safety lock, obviously new terminals, and your weather pack seals. Now while doing this, we'll also discuss the proper tools of how to strip them back, and also the correct tool to use when crimping them, because this is what's most important when replacing. It might take a couple of tries, but you can obviously get it taken care of. Another part of series number 2 for electrical is understanding how to use a voltmeter, how to set it up for voltage so we can test our charging system, test for ground cables by doing voltage drop, how to do continuity tests to inspect wires and circuits. And that is just something kind of brief that we'll have on our series of electrical. Next one that we'll touch base on quickly is engine performance. A lot of 95 and newer vehicles have a DLC3 connector which is like this, but the Nissan Skyline uses Consult, which is going to be this connector. We'll show you how to connect the DLC3 Consult connector into the vehicle, how to download the driver, how to download the program, and how to get everything set up in your laptop so you can begin reading data. I like to do it this way because I can look at the data and figure out what's happening wrong with the vehicle. If we have a slow O2 sensor or a lazy O2 sensor or airflow meters that are not reading correctly, the data will tell us exactly, versus guessing and throwing a whole bunch of parts at it. The cables are not even really that expensive, so it'd be a good idea to invest your time and money into the program, the cable, and the driver so you can learn how to diagnose. Now if you have an aftermarket ECU, you will need the factory ECU back in the vehicle and just IG it on so you can do steering and HICUS diagnosing as well too. In our performance, we'll also be talking about how to do valve adjustments, how to use a feeler gauge, and how much tension you should really have to get out to the shims. A lot of people don't keep the maintenance of valve adjustment, and valve adjustment is important on the RB engine. And we'll also be talking about the proper tools to measure them with the caliper. Another video in performance will be inspecting for boost leaks, how to build your own boost leak tester. There are tools already out there, but this only costs maybe $7-8. We use a piece of PVC pipe, we drill it out, we install a valve stem seal into it. We use the duct tape around the PVC pipe to match the diameter of your boot. So you stick it in the boot, tighten down the boot, pressurize this, remove your front bumper, and begin looking for leaks. With a 25-year-old plus vehicle, there will be a lot of leaks in there. See a lot of discussions on the internet about setting up timing, so this will be something else on the vehicle that we'll be talking about. Obviously, we'll show you how to remove the timing belts, replace the seals, how to properly time everything, and get the cam gears to the right position, the crank to the right position, putting on the belt, and showing you the proper way to check the tension on the belt so it doesn't make a lot of noise. But right now, what I would like to show you is a tool that which you can probably buy off of Amazon or Snap-on Truck, or I think even AutoZone and O'Reilly's have this. It's a seal that which goes, it's a tool that which goes underneath the seal and grabs it from the back, and then you can basically pry it out. The reason why I bring this up is because we do not want to get a tool and dig into here to try to pull it out, because we will damage the surface of the camshaft. And obviously we'll show you how to do the crank as well too. In performance, we will also be going over picoscope. This is another tool that which you can buy inexpensively on Amazon, and we'll set up the picoscope to test your O2 sensors, your throttle position sensors, your airflow meters, your coolant temp, your air temp. If there is, if we have to properly diagnose it, we need to see what the sensor is doing. The picoscope is identical to a meter, but the difference is it's faster responding. So I really recommend using a picoscope. Picoscope is something that which you purchase, download the driver, download the program, hook it up to your laptop. It plugs in with the USB port, and I'll show you what a good looking picoscope graph looks like, so you can compare it with yours and make decisions if a component needs to be replaced, or just properly understand how things are to work. Something else I would also like to let you guys know, just like option videos, right now for just in Texas, we'll be going out and visiting other Skyline owners, doing like an option style video showing what things you've done to the vehicle, the upgrades, what you enjoy. I'll be naming this a series of videos, Drinking with Dean. We'll sit down together and have a drink and basically talk about your vehicle and get some pictures and videos taken care of. I will also have something else too, that which is going out to tuners and watching a car being tuned and what they're actually doing, and then sit down with the tuner and have a discussion of what he does and things he sees and mistakes he sees, so you'll be more in depth about what's happening when somebody tunes your vehicle. If this is something that which you're interested in, please stay tuned and please subscribe.